Alright, what's going on YouTube? So I'm continuing my little quick video series about how to change your body composition. Just going over a couple of the basic things with mindset and diet, nutrition, and how the body works and everything. It'll be a couple more videos, probably only 5 total. This will be the second one. So let's jump right into it. The second video is going to be about how your body should work, right? Like how the muscles and the kinetic change should be working properly. That and what's kind of contributing to whatever problem you have. So if you're overweight or underweight, like I talked about before, what's kind of contributing to those problems. Okay, so first thing is to look at your habits. You know, what are you eating? What are you not eating? Are you exercising a lot? Are you not exercising? Do you go for a walk? Do you have a physically active job? Things like that. So once you have a basic understanding of how the body works and what you're doing and what's affecting it, you can start to change your habits like throughout the day, right? So if you're doing something at work that's, hurting your back, you can do it a different way. So like a basic example, like lifting a box up with your back and not your legs, right? It's simple stuff like that. So anyone can change the body composition. Anyone can lose or gain weight or whatever you want to do. It's just a matter of applying the knowledge, okay? So let's start with how the body works. The human body, it's kind of complex the way everything moves around, but I'm going to make it pretty simple. It requires exercise and nutrition. That's all you really need to be healthy, right? So if you have if you are deconditioned, and if you're wondering what deconditioned means specifically, it's when you have bad diet, you don't exercise much, you have like a really, really heavy workload. Maybe you work like 60 hours a week doing a bunch of stuff, and your body's really beat up. Your back hurts, you're always tired all the time, you never have energy. That type of stuff, that could easily be because of not eating the right foods and not exercising, not doing any corrective exercise to counteract all that bad exercise throughout the day, right? If you're lifting heavy, doing stuff like that, it's going to take a toll on your body. So you need to exercise to counteract that, which is called corrective exercise. So the body should ideally be in good condition. Obviously, no one's going to be in good condition all the time, but you should be able to go up a flight of stairs without being winded or feeling like you're going to pass out, right? So it's very simple. It's not too hard. You just want to have healthy habits throughout your day that you do every day that kind of keep you in shape. It's not about going to the gym 5 days a week or eating perfect all the time. No, it's just about, knowing what's good to eat and what's not, and having moderation and saying, okay, I've had too much of this. I haven't had enough of that. Whatever the case is, right? Okay, so simple enough. Next point I want to go over is how to recondition. So if you're already at the point where you're, maybe in a bad spot, your body's really beat up, maybe you don't eat too much, maybe you don't eat very well, whatever the case is, the process to recondition isn't going to be as simple as the process of being conditioned, right? Because once you're already in condition, it's much easier to maintain a healthy life and a healthy body, right? But when you're deconditioned, it's hard because you're trying to elicit a change in your body. You're trying to get somewhere else. So just understand that once you are where you want to be, the maintenance is much easier, right? So everything you do to get there, it's not as hard once you finally get there. So I have some notes here because that's how I like to do it. So my first tip to reconditioning and getting in any kind of shape that you want is to start off easy. Don't start off going to the gym 5 days a week, meal prepping 10 meals a day and all this crazy stuff. Just start off with the basics. Start off with going to the gym when it's convenient for you, when it's easy for you, and start off, eating breakfast every day, right? Something as simple as that. Go to the gym when you can, and then eat breakfast every day. Right, then once the gym becomes kind of easy, you start to like it a little bit, go a little bit more often. Maybe you're going 2-3 times a week, right? Now that breakfast is a habit and you do it without thinking about it, your brain's on autopilot. Well, now do the same thing with lunch, or maybe prepare a snack from breakfast to lunch, maybe like something in between. That way you can keep energy in your body. Just the little things, right? Start off little. Because a lot of the times I see people get super hyped and super motivated. They want to do this, they want to do that. They go in 5 days a week, and then 2 weeks later they're burnt out from the gym and they don't even want to go anymore. So just start off easy. Make it convenient for yourself. Don't make it a chore, okay? So the next thing, and this is not something that you're going to hear a lot, and this is to change your identity, right? So chances are, if you're not in ideal shape and you need to recondition and you're trying to get a change. You probably don't think that you are someone that's in good shape, right? And as weird as it sounds, that's actually holding you back a lot. If you start thinking to yourself, and this is part of this is part of winning the mental battle. That was really hard to say. You need to be able to win the days where you're not feeling motivated, you're not feeling disciplined. And seeing yourself as a healthy person will help you do that, right? If you think of yourself, even though you're not where you want to be yet, think of yourself as a healthy person. You live a good lifestyle. When you have all these good thoughts flowing in your head, you're much less likely to skip the gym. You're much less likely to eat some junk food or to go drink some alcohol and get wasted or whatever, because you're thinking in a better mind space, right? Sounds a little silly, but give it a shot. I guarantee you it should help you out, okay? And another thing, more of like a physical part of the battle, is recognize any postural imbalances you have. So before you go to the gym and hop on a exercise program that you found on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, which may be credible, may not, you want to correct any muscular imbalances you have. So a lot of people will have really rolled shoulders, maybe you have an anterior pelvic tilt. Some people will have, I don't know, really tight legs or tight hips, whatever the case is. You want to make sure you address these things before you start going in the gym and going hard and trying to push your body. Because if you don't, you're most likely going to end up with an injury, right? Especially if you're a guy and you're moving big, heavy weights, you're very, very prone to hurt yourself if you have some kind of imbalance going on somewhere. It could even be a tight neck. It could be tight shoulders, whatever it is, right? Don't be an ego lifter. Just go in the gym, make sure you're good, and stay with weights that are comfortable, okay? So I may make a video on muscular imbalances and how to correct it, how to address it, how to recognize them. But for now, just understand that, if an exercise doesn't feel comfortable for you, or if it causes you a little bit of pain or excessive discomfort to do it, you probably shouldn't do it, okay? And the final thing is, the final idea that I want you to get is the diet, right? So this will be the next video. I'll go through macronutrients and all that stuff, but diet is half the battle, okay? If you're not eating right, if you're going to the gym and you're getting healthier habits, you're going for a walk and everything, that's great, that's awesome. But if you don't change your diet, if you're still eating junk, if you're still fueling your body with junk, you're kind of going against what you're doing in the gym or your daily walk or a jog or whatever it is you like to do for exercise. If you don't eat well with that, you're counteracting it, because you're putting a stimulus on your body, right, to grow and to get stronger and to get healthier, and then you're giving it junk food, which is only stunting its growth. Your body's not going to recover and grow properly if you're not giving it the right nutrients, excuse me. So it all depends, If you're a guy lifting heavy weights, like I said, you're going to want some more protein. If you're someone trying to lose weight, you're going to want, a specific amount of carbs, a specific amount of calories overall, of course. But it is extremely, extremely important that you do pay attention to all these things. So to wrap up what I talked about today, just analyze your habits, see what you're doing, see any changes you need to make. Start looking at your body. Are you deconditioned? Are you in okay condition? What should you start doing? What is your plan? Are you going to jump into the gym 2-3 days a week? Are you going to go all in 5 days a week? Just start putting those healthy habits into place, right? And like I said, if you are really deconditioned and it is really hard for you to get into the gym and you're really out of shape, start easy. Don't start with these big, massive goals. I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 1 month. Don't even set any goals. Set a goal, actually. Do set a goal. Set a goal for just going to the gym one time, right? And then once you do that, just keep it going. Real easy. You don't need to start off crazy, okay? Real simple. Shift your identity. Start thinking more positive. Think of yourself as a healthy person that's making healthy choices. Don't think of yourself as a person that's out of shape or anything like that, because you're working towards a better you, right? So give yourself that credit, that credibility in your own mind. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video for more of the nutritional aspect of things. I'll talk about what type of macronutrients you're going to want to build up and how much you're going to want to build down depending on where your weight is. I'll talk about why some people tend to never lose weight and some people always gain weight, metabolism, all that stuff I'm going to go over and make it simple for you in the next video, okay? So check that out.